but where did you go, Mom? Did she click no, I bet. And that's really fun. Where did she go? I said, I hope you'll stay. Oh, there she is. Did you click the wrong thing?
I accidentally left for a minute.
That's what I thought. I'm like going, oh. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, welcome everyone. And so in the chat, if you haven't done so already, we've already been having fun, but if you want to say hi, where you're from, give us a weather report so we can know either how bad it is or where we want to be right now for those of us in cold weather. And also, if you're new to Zentangle or just new to us, we'd like to know that too. And actually, that helps me to know, to make sure that I explain things. I do my best to, but it's just an extra reminder for me to make sure I do that. So it helps. And let's see, I'm going to, so this is the tangle that we're doing. I know I'm missing something. So for those that might be new and haven't said so yet, I'm going to share the step outs. I'm going to share the links in the chat. So that way then you have them. And oh gosh, and since I'm not going to be doing Greenfield Village tomorrow night, then I know for darn well that that time will be used to get myself caught up, getting the replays sent out, or at least earlier in the day, so that I don't have to, I can shift my time. So that'll be nice. So you'll get them, you know, in a couple ways, but this way you'll get my version and then Zentangle's version, because this is a new tangle released recently from Zentangle. You can work on whatever you want with whatever you want. It's all up to you. Have as much fun with this tangle as you want to. And let's see. I'm just checking through. Oh, and well, Alyssa's way ahead of the game. Yes, $3 to. I need to start a ledger for real. Okay, so Alyssa put in the link to my version of the step out. And let's see, I'm gonna beat her too. It's like if I get the links in, do I get money back? No. This game started a long time ago for those that are new, because it all started because I put in my own wrong email address, and Alyssa corrected it and said $5, and I'm like, okay.
Sometimes Heather needs all the help she can get.
Some days, and then this just enables me, so it doesn't help. Oh my gosh. And then we have assistants to the assistant, and so so you'll see links in there, and they're all good. So thank you, Linda, for putting in my email address. Oh, all right. So let us start. And they changed the way things look, so then that throws you off too. There we go. And by the way, so if you're on a desktop or laptop, we have these wonderful fun emojis that float across the bottom of the screen. If you hit the snowflakes, it'll snow on your screen for like 30 seconds or something, and it's just it's just cute. And oh, and Luna put, yes, thank you for putting a link to my website. I think we have that issue corrected. I tell you, don't do Windows updates. Sometimes that's what caused my problem. And then when he fixed it, luckily he didn't have to redo everything. So I was very thankful. Okay, sharing screen. So Pouyang, I wanted to get this one in, partly because it's a new tangle, and then also because it kind of works in the Festivus Tanglus theme, because, I mean, to me, it looks like, well, it can either look like a fancy candy, cookie, or ornament, whatever you want it to look like. Oh, and I did this last time, and I think it worked well. Scroll down. So this is the second link, and just to show Zentangle's step out, And I mean, they start kind of with the first finished product. And what I did on mine, and I'll flip back to that in a moment, is I put the steps on how to make that. So you start off with a little, what did she call it? Because I was rewatching the video even.
It's a squiggle.
It's a squiggle. It could be an S shape. I think she said, no, I say swoosh. She says something else. Anyway, no matter. But, an S-ish type shape, up to you. And then you're going to, it doesn't, and these all don't have to come from the tip. But then we're going to kind of aura that line. Oh, and I still didn't correct my 1C here. And then you add another section that you would then fill in. And so there's a pattern of, or what we want the pattern to be is a single line and then a thick line and then a single line and a thick line. And you can see on my sample, I didn't do that so well. But, and if you end up not doing that so well, it's okay. It's your tangle.
I started out not doing it, and then I went back and put a real thin line in between.
Yeah, and then and it's just like, yeah, and it's one of those. It doesn't matter in the end, and whatever you end up doing, just do it consistently, and that's good. So in this one, you kind of shape it as you go, and the inspiration was a Hershey's hug or Hershey's kiss, and the hugs are the ones that have the stripes. They're like multiple flavors. And for those that aren't in the U.S., I should have, I should have done this earlier. Hershey's hug. Oh, here, we'll shop at Hershey's.com. Okay, so this way, I mean, if you've not, oh, gee whiz.
Oh, subscribe, Heather.
I know, yeah. Oh, look at, we can buy a 10, yeah. So it has the stripes, but this way you can see the shape. So if you are not familiar, now you are. Yeah, I mean, it is just like, it's like a, almost like chocolate chip, sort of, because chocolate chips, a lot of times when you buy them, they're sometimes maybe a little flatter, right?
A big chocolate chip.
Yeah. So anyway, so now you know. All right. And so the name, it was named for Peter Pouyang, who works at Sakura. And he started a relationship with Rick and Maria when, because I think he said he called them to find out, who are you and why are you buying so many of our pens? And then the relationship started, and he's been a great asset. And as you said earlier, Mom, he's been trying to retire for a long time, and they won't let him. So here's a wealth of information too. So once you have that shape, and like I said, you can keep working it on both sides until you get it the shape that you want. And then we're going to draw an orb, or it could just be a shape, whatever you want. Because as we saw earlier, Alyssa did a really neat, just kind of a wiggly thing around it, and it looked really cool. But we'll just call it an orb, however you want your orb to be. And it kind of will work, we'll draw it behind this. So as you can see here, it's, it start on one side and, come to the other. We just don't cross over. Then it's all similar strokes. So on this section, we're going to do a curved line. So making it, more curved than before. And this one, it's really, let me flip back.
They didn't do that. They've just got a line in the middle.
Yeah. So so what's funny is at our Zentangle class, when they released this, or they, or what do you call it, premiered it, it was put a thick line and then aura it on both sides. And so that's what we all did. But yeah, the step out, it isn't like that. So you could do it either way and just have fun. What's neat is that if you can make it more of a curve, like a swirl sort of, it's nice to add a little contrast to the top part and then to the bottom part, because it's, like I said, it's all similar strokes, and that way it differentiates itself. And then the last part, the other cool thing is on the thick parts in this in the second component. If you see, I make a little curve line over or on the outside of the orb line and fill it in, and it just makes it look like, adding to the hug thing, it looks like it's hugging around the outside. So it just adds a neat extra effect there. So adding in the last part, it's pretty much like the way we started the first, you just kind of a squiggle line, or it could actually be on the straight side. And then same thing, add a thick line, another thin line, thick line, thin line, however you want it to go. And you can see Mom's samples there. They didn't put any samples on, oh, and I wish that the Mosaic app was on a desktop, so that way we could just look there. But if you are interested, if you go to your app store or Play Store on your phone or device, there is a Mosaic app. The app is called Mosaic by Zentangle, and there is a free version. You don't have to pay for it, but you should be able to search even on the free version, and you would put in hashtag Pouyang, and you can see all of the wonderful work that people have done and posted. I think if you want to post and do some other things, then you pay for it. It's like $25 or something a year, something like that. So, all right. So we shall then just get to it. Did I put the second link in? Now I don't even remember. It's been so long.
I don't know. They're talking about food, and it makes me hungry.
Yeah, we usually get to food and this and that.
No, they're
hard candy.
They're way up there again. Somewhere.
Well, let me put them in again, just so that way they're close. And oh wait, Alyssa's got it. She's got one. Stella's got the other. Thank you.
We're good.
All right, so I'll stop the screen share, and then and I don't think anybody mentioned if they were new, because I didn't catch it. But if you are, or even if you're not, and you need me to back up, let me know, because I'm happy to do that. Now I'm thinking I was just going to work on white. I was going to work on a.
I was going to do something different, but I can't figure out how to do it different.
Well, I think I'm going to do mine opposite colors. I should do it on the same Renaissance tile.
Well, that's the one thing I was going to do was use red and green for the whole thing.
Well, maybe I'll just do that. Okay, there I go. Oh, let's see. Oh, sure, Simone. Yeah, we have prizes, and
you just can't collect them.
Yeah. I had joked, and someday though, when okay, 1, 2. Somebody took my other pen. Tom, now I get to get on that act. No, there it is. We haven't blamed Tom for stealing pens in a long time. Okay, so I like to do this upside down. It's up to you which direction that you do. And actually, the way I see this tangle this way, where they see it this way. And that's, and I don't know, maybe I can, change my perspective somehow, but this is the direction I see it. So, all right. So I'm going to start up here with a little curve line. And yes, this is green, but it's going to look black. Oh, wait, maybe it looks
pretty green.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
For a minute. Oh, I have the yellow on my thing. All right.
Well,
so one squiggly line, and as I mentioned, you don't have to always come up to the top, and you can just do the takeoff and land idea. But we are bringing everything kind of to a point at the bottom. So the top, you can just, like I said, it doesn't have to always go all the way to the top. It's probably better if it doesn't. That way you have that little cute little stem. So and while Mom's using her cheaty thing,
yeah, I'm gonna try. I can't hold on to this stupid thing. It's alive. It keeps flying out of my hand. I'm thinking of doing 4 small ones, all pointing towards the middle. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
Okay.
We'll see. I probably only have time to do 1 or 2. But.
Well, I don't know. Well, it's because we were yapping, because you saw that work that everybody else got done in the hour before.
That's true.
Luna, if I didn't explain, I don't know if you typed that before or after. I just see mine this way. You know, they've drawn it this way going up, but I just, even when we first did it, I just see this as the way. I'm having trouble seeing it the other way. So I'm working it upside down. You can work it, yeah, whichever way, you know, you want to. Oh, and where I was starting, and I was like going, I almost wanted to say, no, wait, Mom. So the pattern is kind of like one line, two lines, and then put like a bump in. So it's like 1, 2, bump. Like duck, duck, goose. And then fill it in, and then, you know, add a line, and these are, of course, however you want. Add another line, because see, the problem I was having was I would do a line, and then I'd add the bump part, and
I
and
did
that was
just
causing
what
me
I
trouble.
did this morning.
See, it's hard to get that, yeah, and if you do, then it's okay. Hi, Demi, happy Festivus. And that's why I was like, you know, there's no, that's the nice thing, there's no such thing as a mistake. So I kind of like go a couple to one side and then to the other side, and you say that one is steady, so I can just make a little, well, this one is a little up high. They were kind of doing these kind of towards the base, which makes more sense if you're trying to make it look like a Hershey's Kiss. And another one. And a bump. If you've done the diva dance, and probably if you've done the other tangles, not the rock and roll, but diva dance, what are they, foxtrot? I think in the new thing, the new book, they just made diva dance like all one, but made the others, because they had like an up and down version, one like on a corner, something like that. Like I said, you just keep playing with it, and I'm gonna extend this down here because I don't like that. And it also doesn't matter. It's up to you if you want to end with, you know, a thick line or thin line. That's up to you also. Yeah. Oh, Tangle, Waltz, and Foxtrot. That's right, Cassie. Yeah, they were all dance things. All right, I'm gonna see mine tilted this way. Let's see if I add. We'll just do one more. No, it's way lopsided. Oh well, it's okay. It's like then I'll add a little to this side, and then I'll have to add a little to the other side. It'll never end. Okay. And then let's see. Oh, and I'm just going up. Yeah. Alyssa's right. Yeah. Like when you finish Talia, you choose which side is up. So that's what's kind of, you know, good about this one is, you know, it's whatever you think. Oh, and so it's starting with all of the small ones up at the top. That's a good way to do it if you're going to do that.
I'm not suggesting it to anybody.
Yeah, did I add that part? You can follow me, or you can follow Mom, or a little of both, or just do your own thing. All right, so I'm going to add my orb, and I'm going to start it down a little bit further than I did on the other one. And this one, just depending on how big you do it, is gonna. I mean, it seems like it takes a lot of time because of all of the filling in, which I didn't want to go get if you didn't already. If you've got you know, pens or markers with a large tip, it's helpful.
I'm using a green, you know, Micron.
Yeah.
regular green. It's pretty dry.
Oh, mine was at first, and then it like freed itself up there.
I find sometimes too, if you hold it more upright, it
Mm-hmm.
works better.
Okay, I'm just touching up some lines. Okay, now, and and then I flip it the other way because I'm just weird. It's all right.
Well, I have my two sides don't match.
Well, good. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. There's nothing wrong with weird. Good. Well, and that we've got this enormous pile of pens here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I'm thinking I want to use the 01 is so nice for doing just this nice little aura. I'm gonna do my best to do thick thin. I also noticed on there's, I don't know if I did it on my first one or not. No, I guess I didn't so much. Trying to make it narrower towards the top, like as if there's a point to add, so that way it adds to the effect of that it's curved. Oh, and then the little curve line over the edge. And yes, and in this one, you want to make sure to use the same color that you outlined with. And right, well, what is normal? That is a good question.
Oh, phooey. I shouldn't have done.
Wait, what?
Well, my green, I thought, oh, well, I can just fill in with my green brush pen. Well, my green brush pen, the tip is very soft, and it's not juicy either. So.
Oh, no. Well,
That's all right. I'll fill in. Oh, I know what I could do, but I don't have them handy. That's all right. I could go get a green jelly roll, like sparkles or
ooh,
something.
Yeah, that would be cool. And I like Tarla. Normal is the setting on the washing machine. Yes, it is. That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. And I think I like to just always share, like, share those things because, well, just for myself, being more of a rule-oriented person, there's the stupidest things I have found that I didn't realize I needed permission to do. Permission in air quotes. I read this. I think I read this book a long time ago. It was Read and Grow Rich. So like kind of like a takeoff on the Think and Grow Rich, which I think is at Napoleon Hill, I think. And it was so interesting because I'm not a good reader. And what I do a lot, and in this book it said, you don't have to start from the beginning and go to the end. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's how you're supposed to read. And so I would stop many times, just like, because that's was my thing. And I was like, I would get bored in the introduction, and then, okay, are we done with this yet? And then then I would be done. But it was so interesting. And then I started, there was something else too, it seemed like. So that's why I like to share things, because I figure you don't have to admit it, but there's got to be somebody else that has that same thought. And I'm going to make sure that you know. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I don't.
$48 for 8 pens.
Well, that's that Canadian price again.
Yeah.
I would say I love to read, and I've never started at the back or but and you read like your father because he reads every word and it takes him forever.
Oh, it's just a
I
curse.
skim until it looks interesting, and then I start reading again. And then if it gets boring, I just skim until it looks interesting and start reading again. Okay, where am I?
That's so funny. Well, those two anyway, I think look super cute already.
Well, now I'm going to do the red ones on the green ones.
Okay. Let's see.
My red pen's working fine.
It's where we have to do more things with colors, so that way, yeah, they don't go dry.
Yeah.
We can't have that. Oh,
I know this is not the way you're supposed to draw these, but I find I just make like a comma. A big open.
Yeah.
Which puts the little bump.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way to. Actually, if I think comma, then maybe I'll get more of a curve. That's why I keep feeling like I'm struggling to get a curve. But being that, having it in two different colors, that certainly helps. Anyway. Yeah. This makes me want to. Well, so it makes me want to make some of those peanut butter blossom cookies. That's what they're called.
Yeah, those are John's favorite. When he was here the other night picking up the glue gun and stuff.
Yeah.
They were making. I think they're making up like little food packages for their friends, and he wanted to know if there was any Hershey Kisses that were vegan. And I said no.
What about the dark chocolate? Even the dark?
Even the dark chocolate has milk in it.
Okay.
But so I gave him. He had some, but I gave him some of the Kroger's. Their Simple Truth chocolate chips. It doesn't say vegan, but they're okay because they don't have there's no milk products in them. And I gave him those, the only molds. He said, do you have any candy molds that he could use?
Oh.
That were shaped like a Hershey's Kiss. And I used to have, remember how I used to have that whole box full of different candy molds?
Yeah.
Well, I don't anymore, but I had those Earth and Planet ones and skulls and Halloween ones. So he took both. I think he's going to use like the Earth or Planet ones just to make a round something out of. I
gave him those Star Wars cookie cutters.
Well, no, this is to make the Hershey's Kiss thing.
Oh, I know. They would just be interesting. But these you don't use a cutout thing anyway.
What?
You didn't for the blossoms. You just make a.
Oh no.
And you would swoosh the thing
he
in.
wanted to do something. The chocolate part is supposed to be Hershey's Kiss, and that's what you couldn't just put a chocolate chip in the middle. That would look silly.
Oh, okay. All right. So now to the bottom part. Wait, and I have to go back. Oh, Luna had an oopsie, which is she had an opportunity present itself. Just can't wait to see what that is. And let's see. Well, you might have to Tim Tams. You'll have to explain that. Or maybe you did up above it. I didn't see it. Okay, so if you're not already past this, let's see. Actually, I think I said I was gonna make mine extra curvy and stay with the curve because I thought that looked neat in those that did that. Okay. And I'm going to flip mine upside down again because I like working. Apparently, I like to do this one, having it come towards me.
Well, I always remember when I first started doing this, and every day I would religiously go to Tangles. No, I didn't go. Tangle Patterns would send me a pattern, and I would, do it. And there were several times when Linda Farmer said, or she'd mention, I like to do this one upside down.
Yeah.
Which was different than whoever designed it had
right.
planned, but
and apparently I'm making really long, thick lines. Well, at least this first one. Because I decided, I think I want to see if I can make it so that way the thick lines are not necessarily going into the ones that have the bump over them. The thick lines in the red doesn't really matter because it's a different color. And the same thing on this one, where don't have to bring it all the way up to the tip always. But good to use the takeoff and land because then you don't get these little bumps. Let's see. Oh, okay. So, it's a chocolate sandwich biscuit covered in chocolate. It just sounds delicious because it has chocolate in it twice. Mmm. And this too, same as the where we started. You can work it from both sides and get whatever shape that you want. This is kind of a neat one that you could kind of work it slow and just see kind of how your hand is having it developed and go with it. Actually, I'm going to see if I can turn mine in more, maybe starting here. We shall see. I think what I didn't appreciate about this one before is this just letting it develop. Wait, let's see. Oh, okay. Whoa, big link. Who put in this link? What is this link?
I have to go get some other pen.
Oh, whatever that was, Simone, it didn't work.
Wow.
I think you were trying to share something. That's okay.
It looks like foreign language,
Just a few lines of code.
Oh, is a picture. Now, somebody might have to repost Heather's post.
Well, if you need to, let me know.
I'm going to go get some different pens. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, so I said I was going to try to curve have this kind of curve in more, and I'm making it more, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to curve it out the other way. And that's what's kind of fun too, is just like, okay, I'm going to shape this right like that, and we'll start going the other direction. Kind of lickety split. I might have to fix that, but oh, nerds. Wait, I can fix it this way. I like to have that line in there. There we go. Sometimes if you catch it early, you can rescue it. Yeah, who would know? Who would know? There we go. Hi, Karen. Are you looking for something? Were you looking for help? Or were you just joining us? What's that?
I think I figured out how to talk.
Oh, okay.
No, I just got here late. I just got off of work.
Okay. Okay.
And I wanted to at least watch.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have you turn off your webcam though for now. And
okay. How do I do that? Oh, I see.
All right. And I will let Alyssa is no, wait. Oh, she got the second one first. I'm gonna beat you. I got so we just put in the links for the instructions for it, and we have a race, so you can put in the links first. But yeah, well, welcome.
Well, thank you. I'll turn my microphone off here in a second because I'm going to start coughing and.
Okay,
yeah. I'm just going to probably just hang out and watch today.
Absolutely.
I think I'm on 149 of the quickies. I just found those on YouTube, and so I do like 12 a night when I get home.
Oh my gosh. You'll get caught up in no time.
149, maybe not. I think there's 800 of them.
I'm on. Well, yeah, on the quickies there should, because today is this one will be 690.
Oh,
something, yeah, 91.
All right, I'm way behind then.
That's right. You just jump in as you want, right?
All right. And like I said, I'll watch today, and hopefully I will get to do the next one.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right, I'm gonna be quiet now.
Okay. Well, and welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. What was the tangle from Tuesday was striping with a twist.
And you would think we'd have enough striping.
Right. Yeah. Because I thought about that. I'm like, oh, they're really going to hate me after this. And
you really thought your mother was going.
I did. Like, I don't want to, mess that up. But we can have fun with it. I haven't even left any shine parts or anything in mine. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can. Let's do one more this way. No, yeah. And it's just it's funny and interesting to me. It's just like, yep, nope, it's just not going to work if I try to do it the other way.
Oh, I know what I should look for that would really work. This is working fine. I'm using a green metallic, which is going to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Is I should have looked for my Identa pens, which are.
Oh.
I probably have some of those that are nice and juicy, and they have that fine tip. Well, some other day for some other pattern.
Yeah. And 10, 9, what would that be? 8-minute warning. And
what?
I know. Let's see. Yeah, Cassie. Yeah, if you want to show us quick, and then it would say, want you to do it on the other too. I'm going to add one right here. And I'm glad that you're feeling good enough to do stuff with us. Oh, okay. You know, this is one of those that if you don't like it, just keep going. It's like, oh, look it has curve.
I think it just, once you start shading it, it just,
yeah. And
that's
then
what does it.
Yeah. All right. So if you are to the shading part, oh, okay, Cassie. Oh, it's okay, Cassie. You can you see, you shouldn't have told us. You should have just pretended like, oh, this is, yeah, I did this one tonight. Yeah, no, you can, share it with the other. We'll do it with everything. That's good. So for shading, I like to do it where everything is, kind of gathers up at the top, and I'm going to put some in the bottom here. I'm going to do it section by section because I like to do that. Oop, let's go down the side a little bit, maybe. Yes. And then around the outside of that first piece, and on the outside rim too. Oh, well, too late now. I was thinking, well, I shouldn't have gone over the red, but that's okay. Or the thick parts. And so we're just going to bring that out a little bit. Oops. Stay. And I love how you shaded and added shine on yours, Mom. I didn't make a comment earlier, but on one of yours from, I don't know if it was just the one from earlier, but
well, it looks very sketchy.
Yeah.
In real life, and that's
I like that.
That's all I can say.
Like that. All right. Yeah, no, close, Luna. We got well, at least according to my clock, because it's 7:51. I tried, so at 5:02, I try to open up the webcam so that way, because I was doing it like right at time. I was like, that's not right. I have to do that, earlier. Okay. Yes. Oops. Yes and no. I put more graphite down and then I didn't spread it out. Like it. Then we'll put some under here. Let's see. Well, let me try and I have these other pencils that I think I put them somewhere. My little golf pencil, it doesn't seem to be spreading the graphite very nicely. So, and then if you have white charcoal pencil, white colored pencil.
I used white jelly roll on mine too.
I
threw everything at it. I mean, not this one, which I haven't gotten that far yet.
I tell you what, these little brush things are really nice, especially for these Renaissance tiles. Well, which apparently are now the older ones that just are, I don't know what you call that, fibrous or something, but they like to let loose. Okay, so then I'm going to put in the middle here, we'll add some shine. And there we go. Soften it a bit. When you use the white gel pen, did you use it after you put the other stuff on?
As a last desperate measure. It didn't go on too well.
Oh.
Like I said, the whole thing looks kind of sketchy, and so does this. But that's
okay.
It's
neat looking, though. So cool. Oh, that's true, Luna. Yeah, if you say a little early, that's good. A little early gets us prepped. But yeah, you can see all of the, all of the junk coming up on this.
Yeah, it's a softer paper.
Yeah.
And the fibers pull up easier, which is not a good thing. It's a the old ones are a printmaking paper. I think the new ones are considered more like a watercolor paper, or a multi-medium paper or something.
Ooh, I like it. I need more white on mine. Oh, see, look I have this cute pair now. It's like I'm seeing in the mirror.
Oh, Heather, that is so neat.
I can't get them to go the right way. You go up. Yeah, they turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. This needs a little. Oh no, that's the one I just did. That one didn't need any more white. Oh, now it's starting to squeak. Oh. Yes, now they have a little bit equal shininess. All right. Well, I am so excited to see what everybody did. We had some really neat things this morning. And so I know we're in for even more neatness. Oh my gosh. That is amazing, Alyssa. Wow. So if everyone wants to open up their webcams. I'm glad it's okay. So if I flash on and off, apparently my thing is not being happy. Just know that I will be back if it logs me off or whatever. All right, but we'll try to get this picture taken quick. So guys, if you want to get them up and ready, up and in. Okay, Lynn, I'm just getting a black screen on yours, but it could be a bandwidth thing. Oh, these are amazing. All right, so this is it. Hold them. Oh, there. Oh, there's Sharon. Oh, and Lynn's coming on. Oh, Sharon, that's gorgeous. Oh, okay, don't see Lynn. All right, hold them steady. And I'm only doing this quick because I don't want to have to. And let me save this because that's what I didn't do on the early one. I got them. Yeah. So the early one, and add in face making at each other. Oh, these are gorgeous. And Cassie, I think I got yours on the earlier one, but hold on a second. So you can always email it to me or put it on the Facebook group and I will get it. Let me save this. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull the other one up to make a screenshot of the screenshot. What are we at? Tangle Time. PM 1. Okay. Oh, Nancy, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh, and I got Lynn's. I don't know if I got Lynn's earlier. Cass, let's see. I'll at least get these two. All right. All right. I got yours. Beautiful. And
mine's a weird shape, but other than that,
I love it. Love it. And Lynn, I got yours. Let me save this. PM a 2. There we go. And Mel, I like that. Good in there. Let's see. Let me see if I got yours. I think I got yours on the first. Oh no, I didn't get that one. Okay, hold on. All right, now I got it. There it is. And let me save that one. Yeah, I didn't save them quick enough and my whole computer froze up earlier and I had to do a hard shutdown. So I have my ways of gathering it. So let me share my screen and we can all look at these. But I like that with the good in there. It's upside down, but that's okay. So awesome. All right, and here was page 2. So we have Nancy's in there. Whoops, I'm trying to move it. You know, I like the different shape. I mean, it's so neat. And Lynn adding a little extra bit on this side. That's what some did earlier. That was so neat. You can do whatever you want. And I like the little things at the end there, Nancy, coming off of that. That's cute. Mom's still working.
my little charms.
Yeah,
I colored them red after I got done.
Oh, they're neat. Neat idea. All right, here is the first page. Yeah, I had one from earlier that I think I showed. It was way after the fact, and I had to add some from one I did a while ago, and I had to add a Bronx cheer, and so I added just a little string of Bronx cheers. Now, wait a minute. So Nancy and I'm looking at the chat, and Tom, I think you guys were channeling each other there. We had a lot of channeling going on across the globe. But look at the shapes. That's so funny. Oh, let me move this down.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny.
That wasn't on purpose.
Diane, Burrow, Nemesis. But that the beginning part, that looks so cute. See, it's just like there is no wrong. It just proves that there is no wrong. And here in Mel's other two. Nice. Nice. Oh, and I like that Felicity on the dark. And yeah, with a nice grid background, because that's what somebody was mentioning, that might look good. Because I need to do some kind of a background. And then Joyce added some bubbles because it could look like a jellyfish or something. Just depends on what you do with it. And Alyssa's, well, let's see, is like, what are we going to call that? An acorn. It's like a bug with many, many wings.
At first, I thought it looked like a headdress.
Oh.
Pull it up a little bit, Heather. I can't see the names on the bottom.
On the bottom. There. I wanted to get the top of okay. Alyssa's. It they're really so
pretty.
Cute. And I like shares. I like the bottom just kind of straight, and it just makes them. Makes it look more like it's some kind of taffy being pulled through another piece of taffy or something. Yeah, just all goes to show us, it's like it doesn't matter. Whatever we do, it's amazing. Just so cool. Actually, Tom just looks like a pepper of sorts. Some kind of a
It
vegetable.
does. It does look like a pepper. A striped pepper.
It's a pepper hug.
It's a Dr. Pepper.
And then looking at, let me move it down a little bit. And then Carla's, I like how big that orb is. So I like that bigger on the top like that. And it kind of shadows the bottom. Or makes the bottom more of a shadow. I don't know. I like it. So very cool. Well, this was great. And Jen's on that red. And then did it again.
Yeah, she was worried about that. She thought it might have been a mistake, but that
No.
She used a miraculous pen to get that white
Yeah. It's gorgeous. And Cassie, putting you were adding it in with the mix of other tangles. It's really pretty. Really pretty. They all are. And actually, we're scrolling down here to Cassie, Cassie with a K. Hers kind of is vegetable-ish looking too. Maybe it's just the green. So neat.
Well, you know how they have those weird heirloom tomatoes?
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are heirloom peppers.
Yeah.
Never before seen, and maybe never again.
That's right. Oh, how fun. How fun.
Well, thank you, ladies. You have a lovely Merry Christmas and safe and relaxing.
All right, Nancy, you too.
And we'll see you next. We'll see you next week. Or are you going to take off a week? Or
oh heck no!
Okay.
You're gonna take off a week? Are you kidding?
No way.
Okay,
No.
well then I'll see you next.
Yeah, next week.
Week.
Next Tuesday, because you're in the club, so you would have gotten at least the online meeting notice for the snowflakes. I'm going to send out an email, hopefully tonight.
Oh,
so we're going to do the Tints on Tan snowflakes, and I have something extra special in mind, and it's going to be really cool.
Cool.
She hasn't even told me.
That's Tuesday?
Yeah, that's Tuesday. Yeah. And so, for those that are in the club, or, if you want, it's $25 for that class. Saying you can sign up. I have it posted everywhere. So that's Tuesday. And then Thursday will be regular Tangle time, and we'll find something. I don't know. Oh, actually, it's funny because I could have done this one next week. Then we would have split up all of the filling in. But that's all right. We got it all over with. I'll find something that doesn't have a lot of fill in.
I'm sure you will find something fun. So we'll see you next week. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone.
All
Bye-bye
right.
now.
Nancy. Oh, so much fun. Thanks, Felicity. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. And you too, Cassie. Jennifer's asking, Mom, can you show your one from earlier? Oh, Jennifer, do you not get the I'll make sure that you're on the email. I thought that you were getting it, from the platform. I'll make sure that you're on there.
This was the one from earlier, and then this is the one from when we did the Zen again.
Yeah. But that, it's almost, it's sketchy looking, but it also looks like antique.
Well, that's what I intended.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. It has a neat, really kind of like, it makes me think of like the glass ornaments a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why this thought just all of a sudden this made me think of hot air balloons.
Oh, yes.
Especially the fancy strange ones.
All right, and bye recording.